Just seeing, like, in your own specifics, if you want to just speak to your diversity in what the pieces that you submitted, because it looks like that's even some kind, is it a paint pour on the left? What are those on the left?
No, alcohol ink on ceramic tile.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, ceramic tile. So the alcohol ink, and then, so what are the different mediums that you have out?
Okay, well, I thought alcohol ink on ceramic tile, and then it's been mounted on MDF board to give it some stability. It's really hard to put a hanger on the back of ceramic tile if you want to put it on the wall. So I conscripted my husband's woodworking techniques and had him help me get that one fascinated together. There's another smaller one underneath. It's a horizontal landscape, and it is brush and fine nibbed ink pens on canvas. And I found that if I could actually dissolve some of the ink if I used a small brush with some alcohol and kind of give a watercolor effect and then go in and get the details with the fine point pens. So that was another thing that I was trying for a different method and different technique. And then I've got a monochromatic one. The canvas is a black background, and it's called Deer Child, because there's a little child with the deer, and monochromatic means you've only used one color. Well, in this case, all I used was white. So it's just images, like the image is done very ghost-like looking on there. There's another one that I tried to come across a canvas that looked very much like a burlap finish to it, and I figured, oh, this would be kind of a neat one to try doing fabric art on it. So I've actually got a wool embroidery sort of a landscape done on that one with some textural qualities to it. And then the last one that I've got up there is one of the things I got involved with summer and a half ago already, and that's pyrographics. And I use birch panels because they've got a very sturdy, light-colored background. And then you just take the wood burning tool and go over a light pencil sketch, and sometimes you go over some areas 5, 6, 8 times, because as the wood cools it gets lighter, and so you've got an area where you need a strong contrast. It takes a lot of extra work to get it in, and I always smell like a campfire while I'm doing it.
Well, it's an amazing effect. I'm gonna have to try it someday for sure, because I'm finding it so appealing. But that one that has the embroidery, yeah, it reminds me of a cross stitch, or is that what it was? Hooking rug is what it reminds me of.
Well, a little bit like that. It's kind of a combination. It kicks back a little bit more to the tapestries that used to be done in castles, but this is on a mini version, because a lot of them had a lot of texture to them. This one, unfortunately, is not going to keep your drafty, cold stone castle wall very warm because it's way too small.
Well, dollhouse.
Yeah, maybe.